Welcome back to the channel, Trophy Hunters. How are you guys all doing today? Now, this has been one of the most requested videos I've had on the channel in quite a long time. People have been asking for Fall Guy Trophy Roadmapping Guide, Fall Guy Trophy Guide, Fall Guys how to unlock all the trophies, and I get a lot of comments about this every single day. I've been holding off doing this guide until I'd played enough of the game to have an idea of how to earn all the trophies, and I wanted to make sure that you could actually earn all the trophies as well. So I've been waiting for people to get the platinum so that I could make this guide. I'm pretty confident with it now. I'm pretty happy with where it's at. So without further ado, let's kick off the full trophy road mapping guide for Fall Guys. This will teach you how to get every single trophy in the game, and it will teach you the best method to get all the trophies in the game. Let's dive into the video. Alrighty guys, now if you're a new viewer of the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button down below. I make PlayStation content daily on the channel, releasing trophy guides and roadmaps for games like this, as well as doing other PlayStation news and trophy related commentary and videos, so please consider subscribing if you're into any of that. Now today we're taking a look at Fall Guys. This is a game that came out on PlayStation Plus a couple of weeks ago. It's essentially a mixture of a game show and a battle royale. Hopefully you guys already kind of know what the game is if you're coming to this video looking for a guide for it. The game is a lot of fun and it's really taken off like crazy over the past couple of weeks. Now, this is my trophy guide for the game, and right off the bat, I'm giving the game about a 9 out of 10 in terms of difficulty. Now, the main reason for this is for one trophy in particular, and it is the Infallible trophy. This is for winning 5 consecutive episodes of Fall Guys. Not only is that a challenging trophy because you have to get quite good at the game, but also there is a lot of randomness to this trophy as well. There's skill-based elements and RNG elements to this trophy, and that really is what pushes the score up. Because you can't determine which team you're going to be placed on, because you can't determine which rounds you're going to be playing and which final rounds you're going to be playing, this is going to force that trophy difficulty to be harder for you, just because there's stuff that's out of your control. Even if you're the best player in the world, you could still get put on a bad team and it will kill your win streak. And because you have to win 5 games in a row, it's going to make this incredibly difficult. Now, I have a great tip for the Infallible trophy, which I'll talk about later on in the video, so stay tuned for that. And that will help you eliminate a ton of that randomness. However, the difficulty, I think, is still around that 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10. So this is a really difficult platinum to earn. Now, time to platinum, I've estimated around 70 hours, but again, there's fluctuation in that. This is probably, I think, an even keel of how much time you would expect to play with the game. However, if you don't get the Infallible trophy easily, you could be easily doing more than 70 hours. So keep that in mind. If the Infallible trophy wasn't in the game, this would be like a 30 to 40 hour platinum, but because of that one trophy in there and the randomness that it comes with it, it's going to force that time up as well. So keep that in mind. Now, in terms of the other stats for the game, there are online trophies. The whole game is online. It's online required, so you need PlayStation Plus to play it. There are no missable trophies because you can just continue to replay content. There are no difficulty-based trophies, I guess, except for maybe the wins on Infallible. Playthroughs, you're going to have to play the game a ton to get this, so I've just said many, and then there's no chapter select, and there are no additional trophy stacks for this game. Now, as with all my guides, I do a trophy breakdown of where the trophies are allocated and the kind of activities you'll be doing to earn them. This game has 35 trophies total. It has 1 platinum, 5 golds, it has 8 silvers, and 21 bronze trophies. I've split them between a few things. So win-based trophies, there are 6 of these. These are for winning a particular number of rounds, coming first in an episode, the Infallible trophies in here as well. So these are all for performing well in matches, essentially. A lot of them are cumulative based, all the way going up to about 500 total qualifications, which is an enormous amount of qualifications. You also need to get 20 wins, which is going to take you a decent amount of time as well. We have 3 XP related trophies, and those are for finishing for leveling up your character within a season of the game. Now, it's important to keep in mind this is seasonal based, it's not permanent. So if you don't play this game for a few months and a new season starts, same as Fortnite, you'll have to start that again and you have to continue to level that one up. So if you're going to go for the XP based trophies, make sure you go for them all within a season. Don't start it at the end of a season because it will just all be wasted. We have cosmetic trophies, and this is where the majority of the actual bulk of trophies are. Now, it doesn't mean you'll be spending the most of your time here, but there are just a ton of trophies associated with earning cosmetic items. These can be earned with either microtransactions or just through playing the game. Given how much you're gonna be playing the game anyway, you won't need to pay any extra for this. You'll be able to earn this just by playing the game. There's 8 miscellaneous trophies in the game as well, and those are associated with just doing random activities in the game. These will all probably pop on their own, except for maybe one of them, which I'll talk about at the end as well. and you won't have to worry about those. And then there is 1 platinum trophy as well. Now, these are my steps to platinum. I've split it into 3 steps. They're kind of double steps though, so there's quite a bit of content in here. So let's dive in and take a look. Now, straight off the bat, if you just want to play this game and enjoy it, I highly recommend doing that. Going for the platinum is a massive thing. It's obviously a big undertaking, so keep that in mind if you do go for it. However, if you're going to go for the platinum, I'd suggest try and go for the Infallible trophy straight off the bat. You know, if you get a win in an episode, then you need to be on your A game. You need to be making sure you're being extra cautious. You're working extra hard to try and get an additional win, another win, and another win. So first of all, I just say go for the Infallible trophy. Essentially, you're always trying to get wins. So going for 5 consecutive wins isn't necessarily that weird of a thing to do straight off the bat, and you're going to be working through this one, I would say, for the entirety of the time you're playing this game, because you're not going to earn it straight away. So keep that in mind, keep it in the back of your mind as you're playing the game. If you get a win, you need to double down on the next one and make sure you play extra good to ensure you get a second W as well. While you're doing this and while you're playing those games, because essentially that's all there is, just play the game. Make sure that you're spending money and buying cosmetic items. You need so many cosmetics. You'll need to get over 50 of them through your time playing the game. So just keep buying stuff on the store. It refreshes every single day. And then you can also get paid cosmetics if you want to speed that up even further. If you don't want to pay for it, just make sure you keep buying all the new content that pops up on the store every day. If you are doing this organically, you can get this after about 7 days of just buying everything available on the store, but it's probably going to take you about 2 weeks or so of waiting each day for those cosmetics to refresh before you'll be able to earn that trophy for getting 50 different cosmetics. There are some trophies in there for getting legendary cosmetics as well. Some of them you'll earn from leveling up, which we'll talk about too, and others you can buy through the shop. Even though you're still probably going to be going for the Infallible trophy in step 2 as well, my suggestion here is to grind wins and episode qualifications. Now this will all probably happen either while you're doing Infallible or instead of Infallible. Basically, you need to win 20 episodes. So not in a row, just 20 total. But 20 episode wins is still a pretty massive feat. So don't underestimate this trophy and write it off. It's still a challenging trophy and it's going to take you a long time to get this. You know, I've been struggling to get 20 W's as well. And it's a big grind to get there. On top of that, you have to qualify for 500 rounds. And while this number sounds massive, it's not that bad. It's really nowhere near as bad as the 20 wins or anything like that, because you're qualifying in each round. It's not that hard. You might qualify for 3 or 4 rounds in a game. In an average match, I'd say that's probably about right. In a really good match, obviously you're qualifying for 5 or 6 rounds. So this will probably come naturally, but I wanted to call this one out here as well, just so you're aware. And step 3 is your cleanup step. This is getting all the other miscellaneous trophies in the game that you might still be missing. You may still be working on Infallible at this point, but getting these other missed trophies is important as well. Majority of these you would have picked up. I've said about 95% of these you should already have picked up as playing through the game, and I would say that's a pretty accurate representation. I think you would have got most of them. There's one that you won't get unless you go out of your way to earn it, and that is for playing a round and winning a round in a squad of 3 people. So all you've got to do is make sure you invite 3, I think it's 2 of your teammates, into a squad and then play a match with them and make sure you win that match. The cooperative match, and you'll earn this trophy as well. It's a pretty easy trophy, but it's not something that will come naturally unless you're playing with your friends. There's plenty of places you can find people to play with if you're not having any friends on PSN playing this game. If you want to go over to PSN profiles or PlayStationTrophies.org, there's a lot of threads there where people are looking for friends to play the game with and earn these trophies. So if you're needing help with that, feel free to go over there. My comment section also has a lot of people who are probably looking to play this game, so feel free to hit someone up in the comment section. I'm sure they'll be able to help you out. Now, once you've done all of this, you should have the Platinum Trophy. Again, this is a big undertaking. Between the Infallible Trophy, the 20 wins, and things like that, you know, it's a big job. But everything else will come naturally. All the XP-based trophies will come naturally just from playing the game. The cosmetics will come naturally just by earning XP, so you can go and buy them, and everything else just kind of flows nicely. It's just these few things that you need to be aware of when you're playing the game. Now, in terms of notable trophies, these are the 5 that I think are worth mentioning, and I think these are the 5 that are the most notable, I guess, in the game. First, Infallible. Obviously, win 5 episodes in a row. This is the platinum breaker for, I would say, almost everybody. It's a hard trophy. There's a lot of randomness to it, and it's going to be frustrating for people, and it's going to be the one thing that turns a lot of people off. On saying that, though, the percentage of people earning this trophy is pretty high, I would have to say, and that indicates to me that it's not impossible. It's definitely doable and definitely achievable. On top of that, currently, as of the 12th of August 2020, there is actually a glitch in the game that can help you enormously with the Infallible trophy. Now, this glitch comes with the win-loss screen of your game. Essentially, if you quit out of your game at the right time when you lose, it won't count as a loss if you quit the game, completely cold quit the game. So if you've lost a round, and you know you've lost the round, you know that you're in a team game, there's no chance of winning, you've lost it. If you quit the game and quit the game completely, back to your home screen on your PlayStation, they won't record the loss on your account. Now you can check this by going and checking the points that you've accumulated. Keep track of what those are. Now if it does record the points up in the top corner and gives you the XP and the points and things like that, then it has recorded the loss. If it doesn't record the points, then the loss hasn't been recorded and you can still go ahead and win. So if you've won a game and you're on a single win streak and then you lose a game, but you quit the dashboard before the loss screen comes up, then you can still consider that streak continued. You can continue your winning streak once you've quit the game and started the game again. It doesn't invalidate it. So that's important to keep in mind, because it means that you could be on your 4th win in a row and you realize you're going to lose a multiplayer game or a team game. You can just quit that game straight away and you can start again, and you don't have to worry. That's the important thing. This is a big glitch, and you know what? They're probably going to patch it because this isn't how the game is intended to be played. So if you're trying to go for Infallible, I suggest utilizing this now while you still can. Get good enough at the game to aim to go towards this, and that's probably the biggest tip there is. Make sure you quit when you know you're going to lose, and that will eliminate the loss from your screen. Now, if they patch this in the future, which I'm sure they will, then this won't work anymore. But as of right now, the glitch works perfectly. So that's something to keep in mind. Now, in terms of these other trophies, we have Fall Guy Fashionista. This one here is for earning 50 cosmetics from the store. This isn't a super challenging trophy either. It just is time-based and will take a bit of time to earn these trophies. This was probably going to take you about 7 to 10 days, depending on how much of the game you play and how much of the points you earn to put towards these cosmetic items. Now, if you have enough of them, buy them as they go, because every day they refresh, so you can continue to get new items. Now, Catwalk Model is for equipping your first legendary customization item. Again, just keep an eye on the store for this one. It will pop up every once in a while, but it's going to cost crowns to purchase this one, so you're going to need W's to be able to buy these items. But just keep an eye on it. They come up kind of infrequently, but they do pop up every now and again, so you can pick this one up from that. And the last noticeable trophy is Show Off. Now, this is for winning an episode with a custom punchline equipped. Now, a lot of people have had trouble with this custom punchline thing. Now, the way to do this is that you actually need to finish your full XP bar or the full level for a season, and you'll unlock a custom punchline. I don't think there is any other way of unlocking one, not that I've been able to find. So once you reach level 40 this current season, you'll unlock the custom punchline emote essentially, and that's the sort of custom move that they do when you win a game. It's the little animation the character does when you get a W and you win. This here, I don't believe there's any other way of unlocking this at this stage, so keep that in mind. Once you hit level 40, you should be able to earn this. My guess is they will pop up in the store as well, so it's probably something that will happen over time, but the frequency of it popping up at the store currently is low. So if you're definitely wanting one, make sure you play through the season to earn it. But that's all 4 of the trophies that I think are worth mentioning, and that's kind of the platinum for Fall Guys. It's not an easy platinum, it's a time-consuming one, it's a hard one, but hopefully this video was helpful for you guys. Let me know if it was, let me know if there was anything I missed, if you have any additional tips and tricks for Fall Guys, let me know in the comment section down below. If you're new to the channel, please do consider subscribing and hitting the like button as well on this video. It helped the channel out enormously if you did. Otherwise, good luck with the Fall Guys trophy. It's going to be an enormous undertaking, so anyone who goes for it is an absolute legend. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the Fall Guys battlefield, I guess. Alright, good luck.